Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician. And in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to, for the first time, to France's entry for this year's upcoming contest. So I'm really excited to see what's happened because obviously France came second last year with Barbara Pravi. Beautiful song, well deserving to be the runner-up. And the only reason it didn't win is because it had very fierce competition from Måneskin. So I really want to see what's happened this year with France, where they're going to go next, because I think the only way is up. There's so much potential. So let's have a look. Stay tuned to the end of the video where I will be giving my score out of 10, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. So the entry from France is called Fulenn, and I hope I pronounced that correctly, and it's by an artist called Alvan and Ahez, and apparently this song is in the Breton dialect, so I'm really interested to see what that sounds like because I've never heard it before from what I can remember. So anyway, let's get straight into this. Turn it up a bit. Interesting. Woo! Oh. Okay. I'm a little bit lost in a bit of a whirlwind here. I'm not sure entirely what's going on. I mean, we've got a Liam Hemsworth lookalike here, which is quite distracting. But I guess the main thing is, what's standing out to me immediately is a really cool aesthetic and interesting range of instruments going on there. I could hear some potentially Middle Eastern or Central Asian instruments, and interesting vocal lines using modes, and the female singer sounded really competent. So it seems to have like randomly dropped into a club song here. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel so far. I think I need to let it sink in a bit more and continue listening. It's promising. It's got a good beat. So yeah, let's keep going. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if the male voice is blending very well with the female voices, because I feel like the female voices are a collective on their own and they all sort of have a chemistry together and they blend nicely. His seems a bit out of place, or maybe it's just the sound engineering, it's not been brought into the track as well as it could have been. He sounds a bit laboured, I think, because he's also playing an instrument at the same time, which is quite difficult to multitask, not gonna lie. I've done it myself. But I think, yeah, I'm a bit confused as to what the vision of this is. I like it, I like the sound of it. I just need it to really sell itself. It needs to keep going, it needs to sell. Yeah. But I think the most interesting part of it so far for me is definitely the style of singing and the melody, and the combination of that. I think that works really well. Not sure if it blends into that club sound yet. Got to keep going. I need to make my mind up though. Yeah, the vocals are struggling to blend a little. Okay. Okay, I think I've worked out what the issue is. For me, this is just my personal opinion. For me, it's that kind of really low tone in the bass, the synthetic bass. It's a tiny bit dated for me. It's evoking that sort of 2010 to 2012 EDM craze that the popular music scene went through. So you've got that, but then you've got a really nice instrument on top of that, like a guitar-like stringed instrument that's plucked, and it sounds like it could be from Central Asia. It has a nice timbre, but they're not working at the same time together. I can't have that EDM sub thing and then that nice plucked instrument at the same time. It doesn't quite match. The vocals are unfortunately messy at times. It feels like it's not quite in time with the music, but it's also sometimes a little bit pitchy in places. And that's purely just a live musical performance, and that can definitely improve, to be honest, because there's time to improve the mixing, the breath control, all of that. And I'm not a professional singer, of course, but I'm just listening with my ears right now. I can hear that there's a little bit of issues going on with the live vocal and the blending between the female vocals and their harmonies and the male vocal. It's just a little bit off, a little bit, but the big picture is working all in all. So I'm still positive about this. So let's see this song out to the end. Okay, yeah, honestly, I'm genuinely confused. I'm quite confused. I don't know what to think, because part of me really likes the experimental side of that, and the things it was presenting to me is so different from some of the other entries we've had so far. But at the same time, looking at it in terms of, is it stage ready? It was a little messy at times. It was underprepared, and the production of it and the sound, all in all, really showed them up just a little bit. So I'm just a tiny bit disappointed, because I think it's got a lot of potential, and where it is at the moment, it has so much potential to get better when we get to Eurovision. I can definitely see this being really good on the stage. They've just got to pull those last things together, tie up those loose ends, because there are a couple of errors and a couple of things that need work, but it's got a lot of potential and it is promising. So I think initially I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10. And that is with the provision that it could actually go up later on once we get closer to the final. But yeah, right now as it stands, 6 out of 10. I can't give it any higher because there was quite a few mistakes in there, and it didn't blow me away as much as it probably could have if they'd fixed those mistakes before the performance. So let me know what you guys think of that song. Did you enjoy it? And leave a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys soon for more content, because the UK's entry is coming out tomorrow, so I will be reacting to that, hopefully live. So have a good evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.